Hey folks, Stephanie here. Welcome back to my channel. I just want to go ahead and thank you for stopping by. This is going to be my first guest video. We're going to be talking about bullet journals with my friend Kristina. I've got all her links down below and we've got plenty of stuff to talk about. So of course, if you like the video, comment, subscribe, but otherwise stick around. Here we go. All right, folks, it's my first guest ever, Kristina Dorset.
Hi!
Hey! Kristina, welcome to my YouTube channel.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm very excited
Cool.
to have you on today. And Kristina is more active on Instagram, but you also have a YouTube page, right?
I do. I did a really cool live vlog when I went to London. It was part of a class assignment. So if you want to see all that, check out my YouTube page.
Which I'll have a link to below, of course. But I'm really excited because today we're going to talk about bullet journaling. So a few weeks ago, I put up the flip through of my very first bullet journal that I made this past year, 2018. And I'm just about to finish up my second one. I'm really, really excited. But Kristina was actually bullet journaling before I was.
Well, no, because you started.
My very first bullet journal, that was like my failed bullet journal, was 2016.
Right, and so I was doing grad school then, so I was way too busy to do any of this. But yeah, I started bullet journaling a little bit after I graduated with my master's, because it just helps you get things in order. It was recommended to me by a friend, and so yeah.
Was I that friend?
Happened.
No,
it wasn't her at all. No, you recommended me Bujo Berry, who does a lot of bullet journal stuff.
She's my favorite bullet journalist.
Really cool.
Yeah.
And then I had a friend who was teaching music with the children's theater group that I worked with in Knoxville.
Yeah.
And she was like, "You would love this," because I had just started doing calligraphy and hand lettering. So she was like, "You would love this. You would get so much out of it." She knew how organized I was because I'm like super organized. I was the person who like had a million different calendars on iCal.
What is your master's technically in?
My master's is in information sciences. So I have a master's of information sciences. I have done database work, user experience work, graphic design, librarianship. I've done a lot of different stuff with it.
So how many bullet journals have you completed so far?
I have 3 full ones and one that I just started. And I've been doing this since November of 2017. Yeah. At the time, I was a user experience designer. So visualization was part of my job.
Yeah.
And visualizing a calendar linearly like that just didn't compute well enough with what I was traditionally used to. And so that's a part of user experience is what does your brain expect? Because when you know what your brain is expecting, then you know how to fill in those gaps. So if you're expecting to see a page number at the bottom or the top corner of a page, and you have that there, then that's going to be more effective than having a page number in the middle of the page.
Well, yes.
Right? So yeah, it didn't work, and I didn't like it, so I got on Instagram.
That's what happens. And you,
and now we're here.
I was all over Pinterest and YouTube specifically, which here we are. That was what really got me into it. Bujo Berry, we mentioned. Amanda Rach Lee is another one.
Oh yeah,
I stuff a lot.
You do any
that
YouTube
Pinterest
searching for bullet
any
journaling,
of that shit, it'll mess you up. What would you tell someone who's new to bullet journaling that they absolutely need to bullet journal?
A pencil and an eraser for sure. And that's what I started doing everything in was pencil and eraser. And then just a regular ballpoint pen for me because I'm left-handed. So gel pens really skip if you're left-handed. So I recommend like a regular, just old-fashioned cheap ballpoint pen. That's what I started with. And just whatever you got. Like, you can bullet journal technically on anything. I really like the dot grid. This is the current Scribbles That Matter. It's an A5 and the paper is super blue tinted, so it appears extra white, especially with the iPhone, which tends to make things look a little more yellow.
Yeah.
This like really brightens up as soon as you start correcting for the warmth. Like,
Yeah.
It goes white really, really nicely. And it's thick like cardstock.
This is the new Scribbles That Matter, because she also has the old Scribbles That Matter.
Yeah, like you can tell a huge difference in the weight of the paper.
So for a comparison, I mean, I guess you don't have any empty pages left in there, right?
So the older one is the one right here that has like a little bit more yellow to the tone of the paper. The dots are a little bit different. You have like a denotation for the middle of the page on the new ones where you didn't have that on the old ones. And even there, that's pencil on the other side of that page. Like that's just pencil, and I can see it.
You'll see here, like this is super, super colorful and stuff. And there's nothing on the next page. Like there's nothing coming through.
And that's with Tombow markers fully coloring, fully saturating.
Tombos will fuck your shit up.
Like
they're so nice. They're so nice. They look so good and they're so bright and so colorful. But yeah, the bleed through on them is crazy. Oh yeah, we're both like, let me get to this.
Let me show you. This is a music spread. I kind of got into doing those where I just put in like songs that I was listening to a lot, or I think this one even has a song from like your Cast album on it.
Ooh,
but, right?
Handmade.
Oh my gosh. But on the other side, on the opposite side behind this January, well you can't see it because your light is so happy and gorgeous, but there's definite bleed through behind the January. Those are zebra mild liners.
These are?
Yeah.
So what's coming through? Oh no.
That's just a fine liner. That's what's coming through. Is a fine liner and Crayola Super Tips. And Crayola Super Tips don't bleed on anything. Like, but now I've got this really cool cardstocky paper and I don't have to worry about it at all, which is really neat.
Yeah, the one that I'm in right now is just from Exceed, which I'm pretty sure is like a Walmart brand. Anytime I do something like this, where I have this like ombre fade,
So pretty.
and this is just gray, right? And a lot of these are super light. Doesn't matter. It always comes through on the other side. Yeah. But what the Scribbles That Matter have over all of the other ones that I'm obsessed with are those fucking markers. Not just page markers, they have little indentions where it's like, here's the middle of the page, here's the middle of the page at the top, here's the absolute center of the page. To die for. To die for.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've been doing the same layout. So like I said, like the monthly layout that they want you to use just doesn't work with my brain. So I do a pretty standard calendar with like a little quote page on one side and then a full look at my month ahead on the other. So, I mean,
gorgeous.
Thank you. This month's theme is the beach.
Feeling kind of naughty. Do you want to tell me about your flags?
There's a hidden message. So if you can find the hidden message on this page, then leave it in the comments.
I like that.
I use a lot of trackers for my sleep and my moods, like my emotions, and that's just because I choose to track my emotions. That's something that I find really helps me, because sometimes like a little bit of a depression or like a little bit of hypomania, like I notice it because I notice that I have racing thoughts or that I'm talking to a bunch of strangers. Well, it's not just strangers, but it's like I feel excessively talkative, especially to people that I usually don't like to talk to because I'm a picky human being and I really only make time for people who are important to me. I think that's a 30s thing though, right?
I think so too, because I do that too now.
I think that's a 30s thing.
Once you get to your 30s, you don't have time for people you don't want to talk to. You just
I don't have time for the people I do want to talk to.
Right. Your time, you realize just how precious your time is. And you're like, I want to spend all the time that I have doing the things that I care about and talking to the people that I care about. I barely have time to do all that. I certainly don't have time to suffer fools. Like, but no, I love bullet journaling and I'm still new to the YouTube, but I'm enjoying it. It's a good ride. People are nice so far, but that's because I don't have all the followers are people that I actually know. So
Well, yeah.
I haven't gotten big enough to have like haters yet, so that's cool.
I'll pop rich
You
love.
like how I said yet?
Oh.
Well, Kristina, I want to thank you so much for coming on my YouTube video today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for giving me your time. That was really nice. Be kind in the comments. Like, I don't know.
Right? Like, don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
All right, that's all. But I want
Don't
to
make fun of us. Don't objectify us. Don't look down on us. Just treat us with respect and kindness. Thank you.
what she said. So.
That's how you should do the world.
So thank you so much for watching. If you like it, of course, subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to Kristina's channel. Definitely check out her Instagram. I'm gonna have links to all of that below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day, folks.
Bye.
Bye.